Look alive. Whoops, did not fix my camera. That's okay. As everyone can see, it is just me, your boy AK. It is episode 120, April 7th, 2024. And let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National No Housework Day. So I know this is at 9:30 p.m. at night, but you should not have done housework today. That's not up to me, not up to any of us, but just we just follow the calendar. It says no housework. So hopefully you didn't do any housework. Hopefully you either watched the women's championship or the electrifying golf. Hockey's heating up. You had NBA. I mean, you had all kinds of stuff you could have watched instead of doing housework. For me, your boy's back. And what I mean by that is I did not do housework because I'm not entirely sure if yard work counts for housework. So that's up for debate. I'm not entirely sure, but what I will say is I am back because I went and bought an aerator. Some people say aerator, but I don't know. That sounds like a sunglasses brand. But went and bought an aerator from Lowe's because I'm trying to get the seed or the grass in my front yard to pop a little more. We live down on the eastern part of North Carolina. So therefore the soil is a little more sandy. And so the grass is not usually as plush. So I made the decision this weekend that I'm going to be trying to get my lawn back. I don't know if it's like a switch that hits once you reach a certain age. I'm not entirely sure. What I do know is I'm tired of looking at bald spots on the yard. Now we have had a lot of housework done, but that's okay. I mean, we had to have our septic replaced, another house going up close to us. So we could make excuses if we wanted to make excuses, but I will not. So, also National No Housework Day. Also, shout out to our sister, new addition to the family. So I'm an uncle again. Congratulations to me. Congratulations to her. I will continue to keep the title as Funkle, as Tex, my brother, tries to constantly wrestle that from my finger tips and my grasp, which he has failed to do so miserably because what he fails to realize is he had the first kid in our family, which made me the highest proceeding. Wow, absolute flurry of text messages from my family right now um, regarding the new addition. So, but Tex thinks he's the Funkle, which in fact he is not because I was an uncle way before him, and that gives me senior uncle duties. So he had kids first, but he didn't know how to be an uncle. So technically, I am the founder of the Funkle. I do have a younger brother, but as we all know, dating back the to medieval times, it always falls to the next in line of siblings. So therefore, I am the Funkle. He can say whatever he wants to, but I will never surrender. I will never acquiesce. It is also National Beer Day. So we had a choice. We usually have a choice. We can either do National No Housework Day, or we could do National Beer Day. There's always a list of lots of things. I currently have WrestleMania going too. Um, so almost forgot about that, but going to be a pretty electric finish there. Bailey just won if you're following along. Do love wrestling, especially since they brought The Rock back. It's exactly what they needed. I mean, these personalities they got going on now, it's an absolute it's nonsense as far as I'm concerned. So but yes. Uh again, I don't Tex is in backstage. I'm not exactly sure where he's at. There's probably a lot of commotion going on with the family right now. So Butch P should be here. Javi is I think he's working the Masters, at least for the next few days. I'm not exactly sure. So there you go. Claude is here. Every day is National Beer Day. Let me tell you what, Claude, yes, that's agreed. Every day is National Beer Day. That's just phenomenal. We have at some point in our lives shared a few national beer days, my friend. Great memories up there in Boone, dude. I'll tell you what. Okay, so lawn mowed, already went over that. Had to build that aerator, which not too bad. Had my son help me. That was awesome. We are the Millie Goats. We are trying to win the Millie. This week, like the players, was kind of we're fighting to get in the Millie, maybe not totally focused on the Valero, even though that ending was spectacular, quite honestly. Got to catch the end of that while I was not doing housework day. Um, so that was spectacular. Um, but we are trying to win the Millie. And this week, ladies and gentlemen, this week, uh, it's Masters Week. I mean, let us be the first show to welcome you in to one of the most iconic weeks in sports. One of the most shout out Golix for stealing our stuff. One of the most iconic weeks in sports. The azaleas, the grass that's always green, the endless amounts of Facebook and Twitter posts you're going to see about, hey, here's the Masters menu. What are you buying? You only brought $20. You're going to get about 400 of those, 400 bazillion of those. Everybody's going to be arguing about that. Not on this show. We're here to try to win a millie, and I'm telling you right now, folks. George Kittle's at WrestleMania. There you go. Uh, I'm telling you right now, going in big time for the Masters, folks. I have been slowly accruing quite a bank account on DraftKings DFS over this golf season. It's been a good year, and I plan to go all in for said Masters. And I'm talking not 150 entries, but quite a few given the recent play. So we want to shout out and thank all the golfers for playing really hard and us believing in them when maybe some others didn't. And also, one of the things that's really going on is the whole live PGA, you know, debacle right now. Um, and I was thinking about this because all the live golfers are like, oh, they should, we really need to have a better entryway into the majors. And it's like, okay, now I'm indifferent on live. I mean, I don't know what exactly who's running it, what's going on there. But I'll tell you this, those dudes left the PGA knowing that they weren't going to get to play in the majors and knowing that they were not going to get golf ranking points. And so now that they've left and they've taken all the money, they want to go, oh, boo-hoo, this and that. I mean, I don't know. You knew what you were getting into, and now I started thinking, I'm like, is this like a NFL, UFL or CFL? Like, hey, the UFL or the CFL suddenly had a humongous financial backer, and then the UFL or CFL went to like Mahomes and was like, hey, we'll give you $2 billion to play for the UFL. And then Mahomes takes it, goes to the UFL or the CFL, and then turns around and says, "You know what I really want is to be able to play for a Super Bowl. It's a shame that we can't play for a Super Bowl." Actually, be more like Kermit the Frog, like, "Hey, you know what I want? I really like to get out there with the boys and uh, play play for a Super Bowl." It's like, well, there was the NFL that has the Super Bowl that you left because you wanted the money, and no one's denying that. You can go get your money, but then you can't complain that you don't get to play for a Super Bowl. So that's how I took it. That is my take. Nobody probably cares, but that's what I think. Anyways, Masters Week. I mean, we have azaleas bushes in our house, or not in our house, but outside of our house. And they started blooming like last week. And I would go to my wife and I'd be like, hey, take a look over there. You know what that means? And she goes, no. And I said, it doesn't matter. It's Masters Week. The azaleas mean that it's Masters Week. And somehow they continue to bloom them at the exact appropriate time for the Masters. It's incredible. I don't know what the weather looks like. If anybody's listening or watching, uh, shoot me the weather for the Masters. Update us. Put it in the comments. Tex is here. There he is. Tex among all the commotion. SoCon hat. SoCon hat. can't hear me.
Wait.
Are
Go
you
again.
there? You good?
Nope, can't hear you.
Can't hear me? Uh-oh. Can anybody hear me? Oh, yeah. Claude can hear me. I know that. 'Cause look at this. Claude kind of agrees here. We got people coming in that if you're listening to the podcast on Monday morning, we do live streams while we're recording this, and then we can have people chat during the show. So if you hear us shout out names of Buku and Bear the Machine Gun, that sort of thing, Claude, Trey, that means um, the people are chatting with us during the show. So, oh yeah, Claude Herschel Walker played in the USFL. That's what I'm saying, Claude. I mean, dude, you like that's exactly what I would call live in PGA is like you took the money, that's fine, but then you knew you couldn't play in the majors. So, and then Trey chiming in saying rain Thursday, nice every other day. Okay.
Big
Okay.
rain Thursday, I think.
Big rain, that's okay. I'm fine with that. Texas here, commotion. I told everybody there's absolute pandemonium going on in our group chat, family wise. Did
Yes.
not divulge too much other than there was a new addition and that I am the true Funkle. I went on about a 5-minute
No,
why I'm the
no,
yes,
it's not true.
yes.
It's
Mm,
not true. It's not true.
mm. I've been an uncle longer than you have. That's
This
an
is true.
undeniable fact.
Nope. That's also not true. Only on one side of the family have you been an uncle longer than I have.
I
Only
mean,
on one side of the family.
that's how it works though.
No,
In our family, I am the Funkle.
you're not though.
Yeah. I'm just so
It's just
I'm
not
just
true.
saying, I think J-Vi oh, there's a toll in the hallway now, pal. Up, oop, up.
Oop.
J-Vi, I think, is
So, what's the
listening from
password?
our what's PGA Tour doesn't run their majors, though. Their argument is that majors should be the best players, and they aren't. Debate. Well, I mean, but those majors do have agreements with the PGA. So I don't know if it's if so facto, I'm your boss. So yeah, donde está la biblioteca, J-Vi. So how about you stick that in your pipe?
Yeah.
We're not talking to ourselves, folks. J-Vi is probably on our Millie Goats channel.
Just
Buku's
listening.
here. J-Vi also confirms rain Thursday. Beautiful rest of the weekend. Oh, Will from Game On is here. One of the, if not the top show, sports-wise, on Rumble. The Game On Sports Morning Espresso Shot. Him and Cricket, one of my favorite shows. Absolutely electric chat. Great chat. So if you're on Rumble or if you're not on Rumble, go check those dudes out. Will is he's a funny dude, man. He's got some sort of ladder bet. That's incredible. Where he's just racking up. Also, I have a 15-leg parlay currently cooking on FanDuel for the NBA.
Nice.
Like I always say, Tex, NBA, you're definitely going to want to do parlays there because nobody plays defense.
Nope. They don't.
Masters Week. Look at Buku, Tex. Look at Buku. He's all in. Buku says he's got his Tiger
plus
to win
10,000.
Plus 10,000.
I might put $1 on that.
You might have to.
I might have to.
Buku, Kraken fan, by the way. Oh no! Everybody's on the hype train. Trey, rumor has it Tiger shot a 31 on the front. Oh, somebody cue the gif of the guy getting his swagger back. Somebody,
somebody, the Vince McMahon. Tiger's playing. He shot a 31 on the front 9 at practice.
31. Woo!
He aced and holds the pro-am.
Look at this. Tiger 31 in practice. We're talking about practice. Cue the AI gif. Cue all the gifs. Okay. If you are listening now, you can't listen the rest of the show. That's okay. Thanks for tuning in for a little bit. Go check out our podcast. It'll be out tomorrow morning on every platform. Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon. Oh gosh, we're about to get a debate here in the chat. Now Claude says Scheffler. Give us you know what we need? Scheffler, Tiger Woods, final round. Oh my gosh. You want to talk about Vince McMahon gif. You're such a oh my gosh. I'm getting roasted every which way on the phone, in the whatever.
All right, let's
Let's
get
move
started.
on. Stop. Anyways, national so we got Badia and McCarthy, that showdown. We'll get to that. National championship set. We got some notes from that. The hockey playoffs, dude. Back from the depths. I'm not going to ruin a salute your sports, but back from the depths, ladies and gentlemen. I'm also watching WrestleMania text, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Got it on my phone
is
right
it
now
is
on
it on
Peacock.
Peacock?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll put it on the background.
Are you going to put it on the screen? There you go.
I'll put it on the screen.
Oh no. J.Vi faults. Tiger walked the course today, just chipped and putt. Oh no, he shot a 31 chipping and putting. That's not good. That's not good. It's not good. Oh, Trey and J.Vi about to go at it. Let's get it. Let's get spicy. National, but yeah, hockey off. So we got all that coming up. National No Housework Day. You don't have to overlook the obvious necessary sanitary needs. We can leave a few dishes in the sink for the day. That's what National No Housework Day is. I just put lawn season. I've committed Tex. I bought an aerator. I built it, hooked it up to the lawnmower. Felt good to get back on the lawnmower. Nothing like
Oh
cranking
yeah.
the lawnmower up, smelling the fumes.
Oh, you
So
bought a zero turn?
no, dude, I didn't buy a zero. Shout out, how dare you to Edge, also friend of the show, been on the show, known Clemson fan for the last 5 years. Football, that is.
Known Clemson bandwagon fan.
Yeah.
Started in 2016.
We've known him for
Yeah, for
what?
since
Probably like
2012.
20,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say
No, no, no,
almost
no. 2010.
15, 16 years.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah,
even know he was a Clemson fan until like 2015.
yeah,
Didn't
yeah,
even know. He's one of the guys that pulled at NC State this week,
yeah.
where I haven't
They ever
seen.
started pulling out jerseys out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
They're playing in the national championship. He's like, dude, we got to watch the game. Giving you the knife hand. They're playing in the Natty. They're gonna be there. Gotta watch the game.
So yeah, he's one of those ones where you're driving by their house for like 2 years, and then all of a sudden, whenever they're in the Natty, boom, Clemson flag pops up. Much like your Texas got the old style App State SoCon hat on, by the way,
Yeah,
if you're listening. Did you steal that from Flaps?
he left it at my house.
Okay.
And I can
I knew
guarantee
that
you,
wasn't I knew
I can
that wasn't
guarantee
yours.
you, his head doesn't fit in anymore.
So, your wife guilty of the NC State pulling the
Oh
old
yeah,
threads out of the
oh yeah. Out of all the drawers, she was digging deep. Had to remind her, hey, you have this coat in your closet and you haven't worn it since we've been married. And
Mm.
and she's like, oh yeah, I like that jacket.
And what did they do? They lost.
Yeah, it's okay. It
Just
was awesome though. You
she's
knew, look, you knew that it had to be a big man battle. And while Burns is America's big man, Edie is a monster out there.
yeah, he's just a big body. I watch him and I'm like, is he good? I know he's gotten
I,
better, but is he good?
I don't
Or is
think
he
he's.
just bigger?
I watched some of the UConn game, and I don't think that he moves as well as the dude from UConn. I don't remember that dude's name.
Klingon.
Yeah, but that dude
You should
can
like
move.
that guy. Isn't that a Star Trek thing? Klingon?
Yeah, Klingon
Yeah, I think it's
gets out his
Klingon,
bat,
but I
gets out his bat list,
mm.
goes to
Ooh, oh
battle.
yeah, Buku. What's up, Buku? Got 18 in today. Shot a 39 on the front, fell apart on the back, came with a smooth 47. 86 golf. Okay,
Mm.
that's not bad for April.
I bet you if we play with Buka, he'd be like, I shot an 86 yesterday, sitting at about a 95.
Oh, is Buku one of those guys who's like, I played by myself, shot an 85, and then you get out there with him and he's
Give
ripping
himself
out
the old toe wedge
97s.
every now and again.
Trey says false news. Oh, J.Vi, you got fact checked. It's a
Okay,
PGA
stop
Tour
reading
Twitter.
all the
I'm
comments. Stop
sorry, I
reading all the
can't.
comments.
All right. Salute your sports. Dad joke. Don't have one today. Sorry. DFS Segi guys G.U.Y.S. I spelled it right that time. Hang the banners. Other relevant sports news. Inter Squad DraftKings Jamboree results. You can see it on the ticker down there. That is us. our contest within ourselves. So to see who's the best out of us, which I don't know if that says anything, but just gives us bragging rights. J-Vi is a football champion, and he's also leading golf, but I got him in NASCAR, so I'm the total leader. So, oh, snuck one in there, Claude, 89. There you go. That's good for
Definitely.
14 holes, Claude. Nice job.
Okay.
Got him. All right. What are we doing here? I forgot. We got salute your sports. That's what we're gonna do. Salute your sports. Everybody shh.
Salute.
Bingo. Salute your sports. We ingest a weekend or week full of sports, couple of days, whatever, and then we give our hot takes. I kind of want to do the salute your sports first and then go over the final four because I just wrote down like 3 notes from the final four. So do you want to do your salute your sports first?
Yeah, let me do my salute my sports. My salute my sports goes out to my lifelong team, the Pittsburgh Penguins. They
Mm.
are back in the playoff hunt and are looking to clinch in the next few games, hopefully, one of the last available wild card spot. So we're going to see how it is that they fare because they are 2 points as of right now, 2 points behind, which is one clean win, the New York Islanders, and 1 point behind the Detroit Red Wings. So they play the Islanders for the last game of the year, which will likely be for that spot. And I'm so happy that I might be back in the playoffs this year.
Can I give a how dare you to the Penguins? Not
Why?
necessarily the Penguins. I will admit the Lightning game was
Electric.
that was awesome.
Mhm.
It was like the
Back
CEO
and
stats
forth.
said. He said it was like the old, the middle 06, 07 Penguins with Crosby and Malkin. Crosby, by the
Flying
way.
around out there.
Oh my
Dude, he's a
gosh.
man on a mission right now. He's a man on a mission.
He
He's been like
literally
that all season though. He's had his best season in like the last 3 years this year. He's playing like his head is on fire, and it's awesome. It
he
sucks that they have not been great as a team, but due to goaltending and bad defense, but and a horrible power play. The power play has been like,
oh, it's bad.
oh,
Bad.
I don't even know what to say. It's just they should put me out there. Put me out there on a
Put us
blue
out
line
there.
for the power play. Yeah, but anyways, go ahead. Go ahead. I cut you
I
off.
want to how dare you to the Penguins fans for quitting. There was
Quitting what?
nobody in that arena halfway through.
Oh yeah, it was 4-1. They were 4-0, and everybody's like, "All right, well this is over." But they, in classic Penguins fashion, this year have given up so many 3 and 4 goal leads and blown it. I don't know why anybody left. I agree with you. Why would anybody leave knowing the history?
They left. They mailed it in, dude. I mean, they mailed it in. So
Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman. But I just want to how dare you to them. And now they're all back like, yeah, we're coming back. But and Nedeljkovic, is he the guy going forward? Have they given up on Jari?
Me personally, I think they should stick with him because Jari is. They should have got rid of Jari whenever they had the chance instead of re-signing him to $5 million a year. Now
What's
they're
the
going to pay
Justin
him to
Bieber
sit.
song? You don't have to say that you're Jari. Oh, but you think Nedeljkovic?
I'd rather play with him. I think they play better in front of him. I think so.
Okay. All right. Oh, well, you don't mess with a goalie going into the playoffs. That's what
No.
got Boston screwed last. I do have this. We'll pull up the standings later, and we'll really go into it. We do have a Rumble rant from Game On. Tell me who to put $100. This doesn't show up in the comments, but he's Rumble rant for $100. He's looking for. He says who to put $100 on to win the Masters. I don't want great value or conservative bet. I want the actual winner.
Matsuyama.
Dude, around the greens, Matsuyama
Mhm.
is
He
a
also won a Riviera.
comparable course, and he
Comparable
played well
course.
here. He played
Mm-hmm.
well here at the Valero. Matsuyama would
Mm-hmm.
not, and he won it, what, 3 years ago?
Yeah,
When did he win it?
he won it.
He won it a
Doesn't
couple
matter.
years ago.
He won it though.
So Matsuyama actually is not a bad. I mean, how do you not put money on like?
He's in my lineups.
Yeah, I mean, Matsuyama has won it before. He has been battling some health issues, but he around the green is where. And that's why people like Spieth for the Masters. It's just Spieth's driver is all over the place. So I've seen a lot of people like Xander, but Matsuyama is a very. I don't know if he'll be trendy or not, but he's actually playing really good golf. For me, I don't know. Who's a guy? I mean, obviously Scotty. I always like to play Scotty, but around the greens right now, who's a sneaky pick? I haven't really dove into the metrics yet, but kind of want to do it now. But yeah, Matsuyama's a good one. Um, some of those live guys, I don't know. I don't know if I'd put money on them or not, but I wouldn't put it on Rory for sure. I wouldn't put it on JT. Yeah, exactly. He's had a questionable tag, which is funny in golf. So, um, ooh, what do you think? What do you think, Tex? Bills
Mhm.
fans greater than Penguins fans.
We've already talked about it. Bills Mafia peaked in 2021. The window is closed for the Bills.
Close it shut.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna look.
They
I'm
don't
gonna
have Diggs
this
anymore. They don't have Game Davis.
facts here from Will. Live player never won the match. Well, not currently as a live player. Um, but yes. Ooh, Brooks Capkin, J-By chiming in from the rooftop here. Um, I'm gonna pick. I want to look. Joaquin Neiman's gonna be hot. Hideki's gonna be yes. Um, one that would be somebody who's playing pretty good golf. See, you can't pick somebody like Harmon. Man, we're getting into Masters talk. We um Fleetwood, Harmon, these guys who don't drive the ball a lot. This course is set up. Like if you want to put some money on like a dude who's just way down there, Corey Connors, because he can hit it a mile, is a good one.
Why would you put?
What do you mean?
All right, go for it.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Arnold Palmer, 18th. The Players, 13th. I mean, he could play in these big time tournaments. He's pretty long. Russell Henley is playing really well. He didn't have a very good tournament at the
I
Players,
played
but
Connors in this past tournament.
yeah, Connors. I like Connors. I'm just rolling through some of these guys. The other one I
He's
saw that I would put
playing some good golf.
that stuck out, Shane Lowry. This is a great exchange. Buku thoughts on DJ J-By. DJ doesn't care anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Um, I think Shane Lowry or Corey Connors could be interesting. But Matsuyama is probably the best. That's a pretty good pick there. Andy wears Sunday yellow, just like Tiger wore Sunday red. So we're just spitballing here. We're gonna get into that. We got Wednesday night. We're gonna dive more into that. But since you get the Rumble rant, I mean Wyndham Clark is playing really good golf. I could see him winning it. So up there at the top, I would say Wyndham or Matsuyama for sure. Those would be some hot picks. My salute your sports, Dan Hurley. I want to salute to Dan Hurley, simply because he's hanging on, dude. He's fighting two battles. He's trying to win the Natty, and on the other hand, I think he wants to be bald, but he just can't commit to being bald yet
Mm-hmm.
because he's got like really light hair that he keeps shaved very close, so you can't really tell if he's got hair until you zoom in on him. And so I'm saying, is he afraid to make the commitment to being bald? What do you think? Like just straight up razor blade to the dome. I think he's fighting two battles. And I think he just needs to. You think he's going to shave it and just go full on, Mr. Clean, boom, right there after they win the Natty. Maybe he's got a bet with his players. I bet he's got a bet with his players. So I just want to salute to him for knowing that his time is near, and still trying to keep everything going. So you got to show some respect for that. All right, we got 19 people watching on. We're the third sports show right now on Rumble. Thank you everybody on Rumble. Behind all the WrestleMania ones, which we are watching WrestleMania kind of. All right,
Yep.
Tex. The Final Four. I just wanted to bring up one screen that really sums how we look at the Final Four. Here's a few notes. The one seed that loses to the 16 seed makes it to the national championship the following year every time. So here's what I think, Tex. I think if you're a 1 seed next year, you go to your board members and your athletic director and you say, hey, here's how we're going to do this. We're going to lose to this 16 seed. And then we're going to be a 1 seed next year. And then we're going to win the Natty. Because right now, if Purdue wins, that'll be twice. The team that lost to a 16 seed the following year wins the Natty. So you're selling your soul pretty much, losing to a 16, but then automatically basically getting to go to the Natty the next year. Thoughts?
I don't know. I'm
As a
watching
coach,
Roman
you're a
Reigns
coach.
put the they took the table out and then they put the table away. I'm just watching how hilarious that is on WrestleMania.
We're the Dudley boys. Get the table.
They took the table out. The dude got drop kicked and they put the table away. It was
No, he wasn't ready for the tables.
It was so
Your table
funny.
is not available right now.
All right. What am I getting thoughts on?
Being a 1 seed, losing to a 6 seed, and then going to the Natty. So just basically it's mailing in an entire year to get to the Natty.
No, I don't think you should do that.
Soulstone type deal.
Too much upheaval.
Also,
you got to have, especially with how the transfer portal's gotten. You got to have the running success.
well, we did talk about you need seniors. So we're about to cross reference here seniors and mascots.
Go for it. Go ahead and get into it.
Okay, and also there's 2 more things. Ford is not a sponsor of the Final Four, but the arena in Arizona is sponsored by Ford.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to go around and put duct tape over every single cup holder with a Ford logo on it. 70,000 pieces of duct tape. And this is another thing I saw. Edie can't get NIL deals because he's on a visa because he's from Canada. So he can't make any money on NIL. Being the 2-time player of the year. How bad does that suck?
It sucks.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Get into the mascots.
I know. Okay. Here we go. Mascots. We forgot to do it last show. The Final Four out of 68 had 2 dogs, started with 12, which was the most. 1 human, that was Purdue. 1 unique, which was the elephant from Alabama. So we had the Wolfpack, the Huskies. Those were the 2 dogs. Purdue, which had a human, I can't remember what his name is. And then the elephant was a unique. So there were 0 cats, 0 birds. All teams west of the Mississippi gone by the Elite 8. So that goes to show you that football and basketball are both Southeast, right? Is the Southeast, and baseball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who won the Natty in baseball last year? I don't remember. LSU?
Yeah,
it was LSU. Yep, which both Southeast schools. So at what point are we just going to say, is that why the Pac-12 and all those teams are trying to get to the SEC and be guilty by association? Are they trying to get association? Oh, there you go. So anyways, Bulldogs out by the Sweet 16, Elite 8. At least one of each mascot, dog, cat, bird, human, unique, made the Elite 8. So Remember, senior teams, and you're going to want one of each mascot for next year in your brackets. Just bookmark this for later. Go to our Twitter page, bookmark it. Search mascots on our profile. Okay. That's enough. It's enough of that. Patriots here. There we go. What's up, dude? He's a Cowboys fan, by the way.
Let's go, boys. How about the boys?
J.V.I. And in your face here, Tex. No team west of Texas has won since 1997.
Yeah, west of Texas.
Texas is the stopping point.
Yep.
All right. We got to get going. Stop talking so much. All right. Shh. Let's get into golf. Okay. Fantasy DFS segment. We got our 5 words or less headlines. We're going to get right into those. The guys are percolating. We've kind of leveled off about 3 of 5 each week. Not for this week, though, the Masters. So we're 25 of 35, 71% on the year. And our top 40 every week thus far has sucked and been dead by cut day. So we need a little sweat this week. We're going to have to get into our bags, so to speak, as all the young kids say. All right. Why don't you summarize? I'll go first. I'll summarize my golf DFS weekend. I also cashed in NASCAR because I'm an absolute freak show on the track. Shout out Eric from Smoke the Spread, who rattled off a bunch of stats about a bunch of dudes. But Eric will get roasted here in a second. Here's mine. Summarizing golf DFS. No habla de inglés. And that's for Harry English. Because he could not read the greens. They were clearly in Spanish because he went 5 over on the last 4 holes on cut day to miss the cut. So no habla de English. So that's mine. Tex, what's yours?
Spieth is on one.
Oh my gosh, dude. That guy.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Had an ace.
2 aces.
2 aces. No, he only had one.
Oh, okay.
I was just pointing out that he had one.
Oh. Okay.
But he had an ace. He had a great. He finished. I believe he was top 10 finish. Maybe tied for 10th. Yeah. -6.
Wait. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he was top 10 then. Okay. Spieth was in the notes from the tournament too. So, all right. The best and worst from the Valero. The 5 guys that we gave you, again, 3 of 5 to make the cut. This week, we're going to go 5 for 5. We had myself.
Hand up.
What?
I gave Fowler.
Idiot.
And he was bad. I gave all of his stats. All of his stats were bad. Hand up. I wanted to believe that he was just going to go off this week. And he is who we thought he was.
Yeah, his numbers say who we thought he was, which is why we were laughing hysterically in your face whenever you were reading off how terrible he was playing.
And I said, I'm not going to look at any of that, but he is who he thought he was. And we didn't let him off the hook.
No. He was hooking the ball left and right off the tee is what he was doing.
Yep.
Lashley was tied for Lashley was tied for 39th. I told you, 2 under. Horschel from Butch P. He was dead from the beginning, by the way. He started off 4 over on the first 4 holes of the tournament. Tex again gave you Fowler. He missed the cut. Horschel missed the cut. J.V.I. gave you Hoffman, who gave you like a roller coaster ride of that was terrible. Wow, he's down. So he ended up finishing 69, 2 over. And then Dylon got you a top 25 at 4 under with Lucas Glover, the sweaty man himself, Mr. Sweaty Pants. Fill a bathtub full of sweat, Jackie Moon, Lucas Glover.
Oh, yeah.
All right, a couple of notes from the tournament. McCarthy. You probably didn't see this, did you? McCarthy came storming back. It was a 2-man race today, Bhatia and McCarthy. McCarthy had 8 birdies on the back 9 to tie the thing and send it to a playoff. And it came down to the 18th green where they both had to make birdie. McCarthy made his first, then Badia buried it. Let the Badias hit the floor, rock your body, whatever you want to call it. He shot a 28. McCarthy shot a 28 on the back nine.
That's
And
nice.
then there was some controversy with Batia, how he celebrated after his putt, dislocated his shoulder. And on the playoff hole, they had to stop the match so that he could go get his shoulder taped up with kinesio tape. Like that was going to do anything spectacular.
So they had to stop the match because he broke his shoulder in half.
My God, he broke him in half. He's in the true spirit of WrestleMania.
Yep, he was
Akshay
going the
Bhatia.
full WrestleMania.
Yes,
enactment.
that's what. Yeah,
reenactment. Broke his shoulder clean in half.
It's still real to us, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Badia threw his arm out, celebrating on the putt. Dislocated, then went out there and battled the elements, and now he's going to have to try to go play Augusta with a separated shoulder. So, if you're thinking about betting him, don't. Put it on Bath and Batia Works is what he's going to be, actually. With all the creams he's going to be rubbing on his shoulder, he's probably smelling some candles too. The Valero Hospitality Suites look just like their gas stations. So, how about that? Oberg, his driver head shattered off. And we have to say, Hubs, Lauer, top 25, boys. Top 25. Both at 4 under. Some are saying Millie Goat's bump. But the wins are coming. Lauer was actually leading the thing day one. That was awesome. He was at 6 under. Okay. I did not have a very good DraftKings week in golf. The heater has come to an end. I think you did. You were the only one of our group that had a heater. So if you would, while I pull up this screen, there's J-Vi, birdie. Oh, Bear with the machine guns here. There we go. The Golden Bear, speaking of the Masters. But I'm going to pull my screen up while you go over your lineup so that we can look at what we did.
I had I finished 161st in the PGA Tour 3 Max Entry 2K Hybrid, and that lineup had Aberg, Spieth, Connors, Hojgaard, Hubbard, and Schmid. Now, Hojgaard laid an egg on the last day, and so did Schmid.
Hojgaard.
But I had a 6-6 lineup, scored 427 total, and that lineup cashed me in three different contests. So it was pretty good.
Pretty
good.
I can't. Oh my gosh. They could see my bank account there.
Pretty good finish for me with that lineup. Had some other ones that weren't so great. Some other lineups,
like this one.
Hey, who didn't? But that one was excellent and got me most of my money back.
That'll get you geared up for the Masters. Now I'm going all in, dude. I said at the beginning, I'm going all in for the Masters. I'm probably going to have 30 or 40 lineups, which is a lot.
48.
Which is a lot. And I hope it pays off. Otherwise, it'll be the biggest waste of time and money probably in my DraftKings career. So really banking that
I'm here for it. I'm
really banking that I know what I'm doing. So the good thing is the Masters is only $10 for DraftKings. We do have our DraftKings contest up on Twitter. Actually, I'll put that up so that we can get as many people into that one as $1, folks. That's all you got to pay. Download DraftKings, pay $1, come in there and get mollywopped by us. Okay. BMO says live stream all 40 builds. Holy cow, dude. I don't even.
You'll see that'd be like just picking random people.
Oh my gosh.
You're saying names. Ooh.
I think I could talk during the whole thing. Ooh. Ooh. So it'll just be facial expressions. Bear with a machine gun. Do you think Kapka has the same? Doesn't care that DJ. Kapka cares about the majors. That's all he cares about. Here's Texas lineup from the Wodamaker: Homa, Norn, Harmon. You can't quit a lefty. Tex always puts a
Nope.
lefty in there.
Yep, got to.
So that's just that's out of principle, because you are left-handed. Ricky Fowler, Bezadenhout, and Bro Rogers was terrible. So that was good enough to get you fourth.
He withdrew.
Oh, did he? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Which hurt. That one hurt.
Yeah. Butch P, man, we got to rally Butch P. I don't know where he's at. I thought he was going to be here. By the way, folks, for everybody watching on Rumble and YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, we are going to be interviewing Justin Lauer this week for Masters Week, and maybe Hubs. I don't know. I don't know if they've qualified or not, but it's going to be a big Masters Week, boys and girls. Butch P had 3 in this contest. Here's mine. Horschel in English, no habla de inglés. Lashley, not a bad lineup. Not my best, but we're geared up for the Masters. That's where all my focus was. J.V. got second in our contest. This is the Wodamaker. He actually had Baddeley pull through. That dude can't quit Baddeley. J.V. cannot quit. He puts some weird lineups, man. I love his style. And Dylon, a little bit of a heater with Aberg, Connors, Norn, Cole, Laird, and Stevens. So Dylon gets the win of the Wodamaker. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, and I've got a direct quote here from Dylon.
Who?
And he says, "I rip and I rhyme. I rhyme and I rip. This is the way that Dylon picks."
Exactly. Sent it right in there. Here's Bear. Yeah. He feels like it. Brooks Koepka just wants to act like he doesn't care about anything. And I don't know if you saw this text, but we went on a hard Club Hubs trending spree is what we were doing. We were trying to get Club Hubs trending on Twitter. We made a pretty good run at it. So good call, Bear. All right. Yeah, you saw mine. I had Auberg, Lashley, Schmid, Fitzy, Horschel, and English were my worst. That only got me 311. That's the one I put in a bunch of single entries, which that did not pan out. And we've got the listener league results. Here we go. We'll pull those up. So congratulations to Sean Hackbarth from the Ship It realm. They're popular. Dang it. Pay no attention to the top right corner, folks. Pay none. 0. And Sean Hackbarth, then it was Dylon, then it was Wes. So here's what Sean Hackbarth did from Ship It. Matsuyama even had Horschel, but he had Scott, Henley, McNeely, Bud Cauley. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Hackbarth gets the win. So Ship It Nation, popular DFS place. There you go. And that's pretty much it. You can see the rest. Well, not so much. Tex, we have got to roast Eric from Smoke This Bread. Look at this abomination. Dang it. You can see my account again. I've got to learn. Why won't you learn? Wow. What do you think of this lineup, Tex? Give it your worst. Give it your worst to Eric.
I mean, and Horschel.
He kisses.
Yeah, he flew too close to the sun and his wings melted.
Icarus. Ericus.
Ericus.
Yeah.
With both of those guys, thought spending the big bucks was going to get him, knowing the history of Ann the last few weeks. I think he was hoping like I would with Fowler, and Tom Kim also been struggling the last few tournaments.
Eric,
so
if you're,
I like the Cootie play. That was a great dart throw.
Yes. Circle, dot. Now you've got your Cootie shot.
Yeah.
Harmon, you obviously, I think guys named Eric.
I'm a Harmon stan, and he's a lefty.
Yep.
Short king. Love that pick.
He tried to go basically with a triple B here.
Yep.
Which we all know what that means. Baby back Biggs. Baby back Biggs baller brand. He should have gone for the quadruple B. probably. But it's okay. He said he went with vibes, so he's gonna have to get his vibrator. I almost said his vibrator checked out. Don't do that. If you have one though, no, whatever, dude. That's whatever. Just get it tuned up, dude. Just get it tuned up. Whatever you want to call it. Yes, Will. Tiger is back. He's always back. And
Oh,
what
yeah.
the hell was he thinking? So
Do you know why he's back though?
he shot a 31. We have it on
I'm
good.
just saying, but do you know what that's coming from?
Oh,
He's saving
Tex.
himself for after the
Yes.
tournament.
Yes. Abstinence for Augusta.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's doing. Print the shirts.
If he does that and he wins, if
I don't
it's
want to be
true,
anywhere near a 3-mile radius of Augusta. Where is he going to go? Oh my gosh, it's going to be Scary Movie 2 up in there
Yep.
if he wins.
Yep.
It's going to be like the Ghostbusters scene whenever that guy explodes at the end. The whole crowd on 18 is just going to be Oh, Bear, yes, cricket. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Oh, there you go. Cricket willed it into existence. There you go. That's like a
All right.
double entendre there. All right.
Let's cover a winning lineup.
All right. Yes. Okay. So that was the listener league, and now we got to go scumbags, stud bags. Real quick, I'm just going to list them off. 8,500 and above. These people scored 30 and below. They're trying to get it right. They could not. Benny on the sound. This is basically going to be Eric's lineup. Benny on, Billy Horschel, scumbags. Harry English, Tom Kim, scumbags. Fowler, Cole, scumbags. And this is where it killed everybody. The 7,400 and below for DraftKings. EVR, Ryder was terrible. Geem, Rogers, Lee, I didn't know Rogers. Davis Riley, Matt Kuchar, Lee Hodges, Montgomery, Power, scumbags. All those dudes scored 30 and below. There were only 6 of the studs 90 scoring 90 points and above. Rory and Spieth were your only like top dollar dudes that scored 90 points, and somehow Spieth scored 90. And then Batia and McCarthy, obviously. Russell Henley was really good. And then Brendan Todd, that's a Dylon special there. Tex Barrow the Machine Gun wants to know, is Cody winning the match?
Kind of.
He's in downward dog. He's cobraing like Randy Orton right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Roman Reigns looks like Weekend at Bernie's. So there you go.
Is he about to put him in the finisher?
Oh no, the Rhodes Scholar, isn't that what he calls it?
I don't know.
The Rhodes. Why did they not say the Rhodes to WrestleMania?
He's hitting it like 4 times.
Why is it not the Rhodes to WrestleMania?
Where's this dude coming from?
Oh yeah, BMO asked if the who's winning the fight too, or the match. So, all right, dude. I mean, let's go over this winner real quick, and then we got to get into. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for Masters, man. I mean,
Rhodes is winning the match, and now one of Roman Reigns' dudes has just put him upside down on top of his back. What?
Did they get the tables back out yet?
Nope, not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
No, this guy's just standing there looking at both of them laying on the ground.
All right, let me get to the winner of the lineup, which scored
By the way, 628, 624 is a wagon of a lineup because the dude who won, the one that I was in, only scored 540.
Yeah, 561. 561 was the
551 in that one.
Well, there you go. So here's the lineup that won the contest I was in. This was
None of them had 101 any of the ones that I played in. So that's an absolute wagon.
I wasn't in the Millie, so I don't know who won the Millie. Usually Butch has that information. But here's the $12 single entry. Here it is: Rory, Spieth, Batia, Todd, Shank, Bud Cauley. So he's got 3 dudes there, 5% or below, and 3 guys who are 20% below. The big one was Auberg. He was like 40-something% owned. We thought we were being slick. So turns out that was not the way to go.
Nope.
So, and the thing is, whenever we're all saying, "Oh, it's Auberg," we should have known it's not.
It's
So
not.
if when you're playing DFS, everybody agrees, you're like, unless he wins, this could be a disaster. And it was. It was easily my worst week in a month, probably.
Yep.
But he
Nobody trusted Rory.
No. Well, he finished third, I think. Didn't he?
Yeah.
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 I don't know what he did today. I didn't really see, but he finished third. And then Todd and Shank being top.
-6 today.
Oh, so he was cooking.
Mm-hmm.
He was cooking.
Yeah.
But there you go. Bud Colley, the just and Shank, a couple of dart throws there. Shank's always a good play though. He used to be, anyways. He was hot last year, I'll tell you that. Anyways, so that was the winner. Congrats to that person. I think they won like $3,000. So how about that? Now, oh man, we got to get it together for next week, dude. We got to get it together. Absolutely no question. All right, we're gonna hang some banners now, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who've been riding along this long, so everybody, shh. Wait, I hit the wrong. Hold on, I got to get back up here. I missed J-Vi. Here we go. Shh.
You did it! Congratulations!
We ingest again a couple of days of sports, and then we dole out some very prestigious awards of hanging the banner. I would just like to go first. This is going to be absolutely a fan favorite. Everybody knows this is spectacular. I want to salute none other than Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy now has a deal with Pioneer Corn. He has done a commercial, and he is showing that he is the everyman, the common man, the backbone of America, which are the farmers. And he is in support of the farmers, it seems. So if you don't like Brock Purdy and you don't like corn, you're not American. So therefore, if you're eating corn, that means you 100% fully support Brock Purdy. You think he's the GOAT. Goats probably eat corn. So Brock Purdy, hang the banner for getting a deal and supporting the farmers, the backbone of America. And you're a top quarterback, even though everybody keeps releasing lists of top quarterbacks and he's not on it. So I just wanted to bring that up. Totally random. There you go. What do you think?
Say that one more time.
What do you think about Brock Purdy partnering with Pioneer Corn?
I don't care.
Okay, Beefo. Probably farms Bill Gates land for it. All right, what's your hang the banner?
My hang the banner goes to fungus.
Mm,
Everybody knows this is big news. The cicadas are
big
coming
news.
this
Yes.
summer.
Yes.
But with the cicadas this summer comes a special fungus.
No.
And this fungus causes the cicadas' genitals to rot off. This is going to be big news. Everybody's going to be talking about it. Huge. Cicada fungus is coming along with the cicadas. So if you see cicadas walking around with this white fuzz fungus on them, just let them be. They're getting sterilized by fungus, and it's part of nature because
Is that
nature
true?
is middle. It's true. It's true. You're going to be seeing it coming out all over the place in the next couple of days. They're going to be talking about cicada fungus. You heard it here.
Yep.
I read it on a CBS News report. Guess what? Fungus is back with the cicadas.
Fungus is coming back. They should call it the cicadas.
Yeah.
Because they're getting their genitals taken off.
Yep. Nature is metal, baby.
Oh, my gosh. I just realized I've been doing this whole show with 2 hoods on. Eat that, Keenan Allen. Suck it.
Hey, double hood up.
Hey, I'm ready for the Masters. I had no idea that was actually a thing either. So you mean to tell me they come out of the ground and they're going to have fungus on their junk?
And they're already infected by the fungus. But
Wow, that's amazing. They
it's
sit
hard
in
to
the
name.
ground. I mean, can
17
you?
years.
There was an
And they
earthquake.
come out, and then that's it. You hanging the banner on earthquakes?
No, there was an earthquake in New York, and everybody's like, "What's going on? It's the eclipse." And I'm like, "No, it's not, dude. This is the cicadas." And we told you 2 months ago to be prepared. Don't be fooled by all this solar eclipse nonsense. The cicadas are coming, and there's nothing we can do. And now you're telling me that they're going to have, they're
Not
going to
all
have,
of them. Not
they're
all.
going to, they're going to have swamp ass. Like, we're in for a rude awakening. So don't be blinded literally by the sun. Focus on the cicadas.
Yeah, focus on cicada fungus.
I'm
They'll
worried.
look kind of normal, but it'll be a white fungus growing on them.
Dad, blame it. I just aerated my yard. Did I make it easier for the cicadas to get out, or did I kill them? How deep are they? Do you know?
No, they just live in the ground. I don't know. They're eating on grass roots, so I don't know. I guess so.
Wonder if anybody ever said before the national championship, like Purdue will win a national title whenever it's 400 million cicadas coming out of the ground.
And
Wonder
a
if
solar
anybody's
and a lunar eclipse, solar
at the
eclipse.
same time.
Yep.
So this national title, whoever wins this is void. Honestly. So, man, that sucks. Having fungus on your junk. You've been waiting 17 years to get out into the daylight. And
Yep.
what do you get for it?
It's your only window to mate, and now you can't even do it.
Wow. Oh, man.
They're getting
Wow. Do you think
they're
Tiger
getting
Woods?
abdomen blocked.
You think Tiger Woods had anything to do with that?
Maybe they're
Huh.
following Tiger. What if he has fungus?
Oh man, can you? Will the cicadas? Dude, will the cicadas affect Augusta?
I don't think so. I think they're coming out after. It's like May or June.
No. It's April.
Is it April?
Yeah, dude, it's April.
I don't
But
know.
I can see at Augusta, if a cicada comes out of the ground, there's going to be snipers everywhere. Snipers and vacuum cleaners. Every commercial break, you won't see one cicada.
Nope. It's
And
a bunch of dudes with backpacks, reversed leaf blowers, just running around sucking up cicadas.
yep. You remember when that tree fell a couple years ago? Almost killed somebody.
Mm-hmm.
They had that thing
No
sawed up.
No trace.
And had it sawed up, whittled into pimento cheese, wooden statues, and sold it by the end of the tournament.
Yep. Sold the sawdust.
They just get your Masters
Your
lightning
Masters
strike
sawdust.
tree
Yep.
sawdust mixed with cicada junk fungus right
and
here.
Pimento cheese.
Yes, just sprinkle a little bit on your sandwiches.
Yep.
And then you'll have a unique experience you can only get at Augusta.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, other relevant sports news. Like I said,
Rhodes won.
Did he win?
Yep.
BMO says get your eye protection for the eclipse. Also, Buku says Cody Rhodes. There you go.
The Undertaker's
they're gonna
choke slamming.
Is that The Rock?
Yep.
Wait, who choke slammed him?
The Undertaker.
Wait, the Undertaker's there?
Yep. Taker just choke slammed him.
Where'd the Undertaker come from?
Don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that
This
guy's
is absurdity.
Face. Look at that guy's face.
I was watching it. Oh my goodness. Oh no, he finished the story. Dude, you've got to watch the Monday Night After Raw. That is a must watch.
Yep.
Got to do it. All right. Justin Lauer interview will happen either tomorrow or sometime this week. It's a very special treat for us, for everybody who watches and listens to the show, because he's going to be on for Masters Week. and give us a unique
And
perspective.
he's on a heater.
Oh, yeah, and he is. He played well today, 4 under. So we will get him on, and we will just do what we do, talk about cicada fungus around their junk. Other news,
If he knows about that.
2 pitchers gone from Tommy John again. Bieber, and I can't remember the other's name, but Shane Bieber was for the Guardians, and then there was another one. I can't remember who it was.
J.V.S. team, the Guardians.
Yeah, he's definitely J.V.'s known Guardian fan, has been his whole life. And I just want to say there's a lot of talk out there about pitching regimens and things of that nature. And I started thinking in my physical therapy brain, okay, how do we fix There you go, Strider, Trey Louder. There you go. Oh, yes, from the Braves. Yep, there you go. I started thinking, how do you fix medial knee instability? You don't do you have to strengthen the muscles and the tendons around Texas totally into WrestleMania right now. Texas way into he's tuned me out. Anyways, I would like to get my hands on some of these pitchers and get them back in the gym where they're lifting actual weights and get away from these stupid band exercises everybody said. Nobody wants to say it, dude. Nobody wants to come out and say to these professional athletes who keep blowing out Achilles, blowing out ACLs, hey, when your ligaments and your tendons fail, it's because your muscles suck. That's what happens when you don't lift weights and you don't eat and you do all these fancy band exercises and balance around on Bosu balls and get the water jugs out and have guys film you while you got your foot up on a moving forklift doing medicine ball twists. Get in there, lift some real weights, strengthen up your muscles so that your joints are supported. I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. Everybody, what's happening in baseball? It's the no, nobody wants to work out anymore. Nobody wants to. That's right, BMO. Bo Jackson's muscles must have sucked. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, shout out also to the St. Louis Battlehawks, Tex. I watched some of that game last night.
Yeah.
40,000 people in the stands. That place was rocking.
That's awesome.
The Battlehawks were awesome. DC, I don't know. I think DC Defenders won. My team, I'm a DC Defender. I'm a DC Defender guy. The Beer Snake is back. So shout out us. That's why I have my red on. Go DC Defenders. And I kind of just want to look. Can we just peek at the hockey playoffs standings?
Yeah.
I got them.
Yeah.
I got them. So shout out St. Louis Battlehawks for owning the UFL. All right, here we go. Let's look at the first text. Super James has not been here in 2 weeks, and he came in during the cicada fungus monologue. So yeah, PT. Well, I don't know. You don't really want to mobilize their junk, but all right, Eastern. That's back to the Eric the vibrator.
Yeah.
Gotta get that checked, calibrated.
Here for it.
Eastern Conference, dude. Right now, Bruins look to have it on lock. They beat the Panthers yesterday, I think. Lightning, Maple Leafs. Looks like Red Wings right now. Sabres, I don't know. Are they fully dead yet? Are the Sabres fully dead? Looks like they're dead.
They're dead. They're already out. Eliminated.
And nothing is set in the Metro.
Not mathematically, but they're eliminated. They got 78 games played, 79 points. They're 4 points back of the Flyers and 5 points back of the Red Wings.
Sabres, yet again, get to the cusp of the playoffs every year and never do enough to get over the hump. Then we move to the Metro. Rangers right there, Tex, in your face. Trying not to win the President's Cup for the love of everything that is holy. Do not let them win the President's Cup.
They're going to.
No. I know they're going to win the Metro.
4 games left for them.
But I know they're going to win the Metro. Look at that goals against, dude. Golly, Bobrovsky's having a year, buddy. They haven't even allowed 200 goals yet, but Islanders, Penguins down there. So what's it shaking up as right now? We got 6 complete spots filled in. And then we've got right now the Red Wings and the Islanders, correct? They will fill in the other 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the Penguins chasing them down, dude. Are you nervous?
The Penguins have – no, I'm not because, well –
Text known Penguins fan. I'm a known Rangers fan.
Hang on, I'm pulling up the last few games here.
Yeah, give us the last 5 games. I know the CEO of Stats has been on this for like a month. He's like, we're in playoff mode. CEO Stats is a known Penguins fan as well. BMO Penguins fan.
The last games are Toronto, Detroit, Boston, Nashville. I told you it's a brutal last stretch. It's a brutal last stretch. But they beat Tampa Bay, who is
Big
playing very well. They
Big
beat
win.
Washington, who is playing very well.
Yep.
They got to beat Toronto, Detroit, playing Toronto at Toronto, Detroit at home, Boston at home, Nashville at home, and then last game of the year at the Islanders, which will probably be for all the marbles. Probably.
They have got a murderer's row, dude. Those are all playoff teams.
All of them.
Holy moly. Wow.
I don't think any of them, all those teams have been in the last several years knocked out by the Penguins.
Huh.
Let's see here. Who does the Islanders play? That's really who we got.
I'm telling you right now, and then I'll do the West while you're the
Islanders play the Rangers twice.
Ooh. And the Penguins fans are biggest Rangers fans right now on the planet. Are you not?
We need the Rangers to beat the Islanders every time they play them. Badly. Subway Series, got to win them both.
Tex, you want to wear one of my Rangers jerseys?
Nope.
Go down.
I will wear a USA. I will wear a USA jersey, but not a Rangers jersey.
Go down, get my hat from our parents' house.
Texas Rangers, the real Rangers, a Texas Rangers shirt. Red, white,
There's
blue.
BMO, Crosby, dude. If there's any, this is why the NHL is phenomenal, dude. The best player, one of the best players in the league, behind Shesterkin and behind Alexis Lafreniere right now, Sidney Crosby, has a chance to do the unthinkable and literally put the team on his back and the city of Pittsburgh.
He's been putting the team on his back.
I mean, he's got 40 goals, dude.
Yeah. At 36 years old or something like that. He's playing out of his mind.
I saw a stat of something crazy. It was like no other player has ever had. I don't think Lemieux's had 40 goals past 36. I don't know if Gretzky did. I don't know. Like it was something stupid where Crosby has like 3 goals.
He's so good. Like no, I think we've just gotten numb to how good he is. But he's
he had a tip.
He's so good. He's so good.
He had a tip in the other day that barely missed, where he tipped it from like the left dot.
Yep.
And it missed the top left corner of the goal by like an inch. I was like, that's that's stupid. He is. I hate his guts. I absolutely hate his guts. But I do like watching him play.
I don't know why, but
because he ruined hockey for like 5 years, and you can't tell me otherwise. They couldn't hit anybody because he got that concussion early on, and they pretty much said everybody has to stop hitting everyone, and it turned into the NFL current day for like 3 years in hockey. And now the Rangers have brought real hockey back from the depths with Matt Rempe. So there's the West. Stars chasing the Rangers. The Preds, I think the Preds are close to clinching. The Kings, but they have not. I can't believe the Blues. The Wild.
The Canucks coming out of nowhere, really.
Yeah, they need to get their goalie
this
back.
Year.
Thatcher Demko. So, and then I think
I thought the Penguins were going to make a run at him.
Who, Demko?
Yep, I thought the Penguins were going to try.
So
that would change everything. If they had a goalie.
You've been saying that for like 4 years,
dude. Because it's the truth.
It is. But I think the West is pretty much. There's not really, other than the division leads. There's not really too much. The Blues, I think, might be.
What was it? 2 years ago, they had the Louis. What's his name? Louis
Domingue.
Domingue. Yeah, they had him out there playing, and then he just like, oh my gosh,
That's when they were up 3-0 on the Rangers.
He had a block. blocker save that went straight up in the air and landed behind him and then slid into the net. And I'm like, what is going on here? He played so good for a couple games.
Ooh, look at this. Super James. Decent ticket on Bruins Preds final. Dude, thank goodness there's going to be playoff hockey back in Nashville. We need that. We absolutely need.
Hope they sledgehammer the cars and everything.
Sledgehammer the cars, load up the catfish, noodling. Like, let's go. So really the watch is on the President's Trophy, the West divisions, and those last 2 spots for the Eastern Conference.
Yep.
Because it looks like other than that, the West is kind of locked up. Preds, Blues still fighting. Kings, Knights fighting, but Kraken dead, Flames dead, Coyotes dead. Wild, I guess, are still alive somehow, but they're stinking. So, anyways, I love hockey. Love it. All right. Anything else, dude?
No.
Okay. Inter-squad DraftKings Jamboree results. I am in the lead with 9 total wins for golf and NASCAR season. J.Vi has 8 total wins. Dylon is on a tear right now. He's at 4. Tex has 2 wins. Butch P, I don't know where he was tonight. Maybe he didn't want to show his face. He has 0 wins in our Inter-squad DraftKings Jamboree. He's reeling after getting beat by J.Vi in football. I feel like he's going to do a late turn on. That's a Butch P move, I think. We've got over 50 people watching, almost 60 now, during the live stream. And while you're here, hit a thumbs up for us if you're on Rumble or YouTube or wherever, or on Twitter. We really appreciate everybody tuning in. We've got some more surprises this week. Again, the Justin Lauer interview, we're the founders of hashtag Lauer Rangers. As there are 5 of us, as we follow along with him to get his first win. But he will be on the show either tomorrow, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Check our Twitter and Instagram for announcements. We're going to have Justin Lauer, man of the people of the PGA, on the show. So please look out for those announcements, which is a really treat for us. For one of the biggest weeks in golf is to have a pro golfer on. And he seems like a really cool dude. So this should be a lot of fun. Follow us on YouTube at the Millie Goats. Follow us on Rumble at the Millie Goats. Follow us on Twitter at Millie Goats, on Instagram at the Millie Goats, website and blog, themilligoats.godaddysite.com. And subscribe to the show, rate the show, review the show, especially on podcasts. Anywhere you find your podcast, hit a 5-star for us and leave a review telling us, like, wow, you really enjoyed that segment on cicada fungus.
Experts.
Glad to see
cicada fungus experts here.
Anything else, Tex? You have anything else you want to tell everybody who's watching right now? Our biggest live audience we've ever had, I think.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Really appreciate everybody tuning in. Super James, Will from Game On, go check them out. Yucking it up with us for an hour or so. Enjoy your Sunday night. Happy National No Chores Day, and let's get ready for
Pens. Let's go Pens.
Let's go Rangers. Check out the podcast tomorrow if you missed the show. For those tuning in late, we'll see you tomorrow night.
The real Rangers.
Have a good one, Patriot. Thanks for tuning in, man. Really appreciate it, guys.